wanna know his secret?
Hey, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Zipsta, and today I'm going to tell you guys a very interesting story. So this happened to me when I was in 8th grade. This is a story of me pushing a boy into my school's pond for my first girlfriend. So basically what happened was, there was this Independence Day practice going on in our school. I'm from India, so our Independence Day is on 15th of August, and this happened on 14th August. Let me tell you the background story first. So what happened was, during the Independence Day event practice, I asked one of my friends to go and tell the girl I liked her. So basically I didn't go and propose to her myself, but I asked my friend to do it on my behalf because I was so scared. And this was somewhere around 10th or 12th of August. So when my friend went and told that girl that I liked her, she told him that she liked me back, and we started dating. It was pretty weird though, because we were too young for that. But anyways, there was that tag that she's my girlfriend now. So what happened on 14th of August was, one day before the Independence Day, we were practicing, and I was in the school band. So after we were done with the march past practice, there were a few speeches that they wanted to go through. I just walked over to a class and got myself a chair to sit down in the ground. So when I got myself a chair, this other guy from our school band comes and sits on the chair which I got. So I got really pissed. I told him, what the fuck bro, I got this chair. If you want to sit down, go get yourself a chair. But he wouldn't listen. And instead, what he does is, he tells me to go and sit on my girlfriend's lap. And the way he said that was, go sit on your bitch's lap. I got really frustrated, man. You guys know what happens when you have a new girlfriend, right? You get really possessive and insecure if somebody talks shit about them. So basically that's what happened to me. And what I did was, I just told him that I can push you off this chair in a second and drop you to the ground. So that guy got irritated and he just got up and pushed me. And this whole thing turned into a fist fight just for a chair. And at that point of time, what I was thinking was, this guy firstly abuses my girlfriend and then gets up and pushes me. And I was like, fuck this shit. I'm getting up and I'm going to hit this guy. So I just got up, I ran towards this guy and I pushed him so hard, this guy went and fell into a pond that was 6 feet away from him. The whole thing was so funny, man. There were ducks in the pond and turtles. It was so funny when he was like laying in the pond and he lost his specs in it. Oh, and I also remember that he was chewing gum when he fell into the pond, and when he came out, he still had the chewing gum in his mouth and he didn't have his specs. So it was funny, but I was really scared because it happened in front of the whole school, man. And the whole school's teachers were present at that point of time in the ground, and they all saw me pushing him into the pond. So I was so scared. I didn't know what was going to happen with me. So when these people heard the splash sound, they turned around and saw what was wrong. And they saw this guy lying in the pond and everybody was looking at me. And this one sports teacher, he comes walking towards me and he pulls me and takes me to the principal's office. Meanwhile, they take the other guy to the sick bay and get him changed because his clothes were all wet. And we had a school uniform, so they gave him a spare uniform that they had. Now this is the funniest part of the story. What happened was, I was waiting in the principal's office and I was literally in tears because I was a kid in 8th grade and they called my parents in front of me and asked them to come right away. So in this tensed situation, they get the other guy into the principal's office to just clarify what happened. They heard my part of the story, they wanted to listen to his part of story too. So they get him to the principal's office. Now here's what was funny. As soon as the guy enters the principal's office, I look at him and he's wearing a tight as fuck pant and a loose as fuck shirt. It was so funny, man. I'm not even kidding. It was so funny. I'm standing right there in front of my principal and this guy is almost in tears and is wearing such a weird outfit, man. How funny is that? Holy shit. I was trying to control my laughter so bad. It was an amazing experience, man. But anyways, I was not really that scared because it wasn't my fault. I wasn't the one who got up and pushed in the first place and abused. So I was really confident that nothing is going to happen to me, and I knew that I have to say the same thing when my parents come. The other guy's parents also were there, so like all 4 of them were there and 2 of us were standing in the principal's office, and both our parents came inside the principal's office then. And then the whole thing got repeated. Both of us told our parts of the stories. Everything was understood and everything was clear, and they told us that they would be suspending both of us for 3 days. But they ended up not suspending us because it was 15th August the next day, which was Independence Day, and they needed us to play in the school band. So that was a flop. And anyways, after that, I think it was a weekend or something. So yeah, 3 days were anyways up, and from Monday again we got back to school. So basically nothing happened. But yeah, it was just an interesting story which I thought you guys might like, and I wanted to share it with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you did, and don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy mrzipsta signing off, guys. I will see you next time.